Hey everyone, Brandon here, and today's video is actually going to be about why start a business from home and why it's actually a really great thing to do now, even if you've been thinking about it for a while, or maybe you've been not understanding really the two different mindsets. And that's something I really want to go over today, is the mindsets of an employee versus an entrepreneur, and really break that down for you so that way you understand maybe the situation you're in isn't for you. Maybe you have no clue whether or not you want to be an entrepreneur in the first place. So let me break that down for you real quick. So first is the employee mindset. Now, the employee mindset is really crazy. Especially when you break it down like this. You know, an employee, their work, okay, is something to get away from, right? It's their job. Their job is something that an employee is like, when can I have a day off? I don't want to go back. I don't want to work this job. But they know they have to work the job to make the money. Right? And then all that money goes to bills. And it's like, oh, well, crap. And then you end up, the only money that you do get is to maybe go out occasionally on the weekends. And it's just a cycle. It sucks. So a job is something that an employee wants to get away from. The serious effort that goes into the job, the actual effort that goes into the job, is something to do for a short period of time. That means you could get fired tomorrow because you aren't the one that decides that. You have to show up and you have to please that boss and make that boss like you. And even if they like you, you can still get fired. That's something that you don't have control over. Or you could be let go, right? So, or you quit because you hate the job. Either one. So something to do for a short period of time is an employee mindset. You know, they don't think, oh yeah, this is my life. You know, they don't think that they're going to be there forever. And even if they are, they're not very happy about it. So support. Now, support is something they deserve. An employee, somebody that works a 9-to-5 job, they think they deserve so much. Their mindset is, I deserve this and I deserve that, and they expect it too. They expect it to be done, and then they get mad about it. When really, you're worth what you're working. You shouldn't be paid more to do a job that isn't worth more than that. You know, you are paid by the caliber of skill that you have, regardless. If you have a high-end skill to offer someone, you're going to get paid a higher skill set, right? Because you're doing more work. You're doing more work at a higher level. And if you're not offering value to somebody, or offering value to something or a situation, you don't deserve to be paid at the value, right? You're being paid to do something that is at a low caliber, something that obviously the entrepreneur doesn't want to do. So you're being paid to do something that the entrepreneur doesn't want to do, right? That's it. So your income is something to be received immediately. You know your income. You know, if I work 40 hours a week, then you're going to get paid the 40 hours that you worked based off of what you're getting paid hourly. You know that, it's comfortable, you're like, okay, it's set, I know that I'm gonna make money because I got the job. It's a comfort zone to get stuck in. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna know exactly what you're gonna get paid tomorrow, if payday is tomorrow, right? So, now let's jump into the entrepreneur mindset. Now, the difference between the two is stunning, okay? So, the entrepreneur mindset is, work is something to be excited for. Why? Because it's something that you're building. It's something that you truly see a huge future with, and the only way you're going to get to that future is if you do the work. And it's just super exciting to watch something go from scratch to something huge, something that you created. It's amazing. Also, the serious effort is something to do all the time. That is something that you're always doing. You're always working on it. You never stop, and you don't ever want to get away from it. Your effort into this is because it's your passion. You don't even have to force yourself to do it. You're just doing it because it's something you love doing. Support from others. Now, support is like family and friends and fans even. So your support is something that you create. It's something that you're going to create, something they create. And that is really, really cool. That means that you are literally creating a situation. You're earning that support, right? Like you get the support because you earned it. You get to create that, right? It's so much better than thinking you deserve it when you've done nothing to really deserve support. If you ever think about the difference here, is you'll see an employee with their hand out like, give me, give me, give me. And then you'll see an entrepreneur going, I don't deserve it yet. Like, I need to work on it a little bit more before I feel like I deserve something. That's the difference in mindset right there. That's why this is just so crazy, you know? Also, your income, right? When you're an entrepreneur, that's something to be earned later, not received immediately, right? When you're an entrepreneur, you're jumping into a pool of unpredictability. You don't know what tomorrow is going to offer. You don't know the outcome because you're not sure if the outcome is going to be the way you planned it. And that's fine, but you know, if you keep driving and you keep working and you keep going after it, because you're an entrepreneur, you understand what you're doing, you're gonna not only earn a paycheck that you had comfortably, you're gonna earn something that could potentially change your life forever. That means millions of dollars. You could either work here and make your 50 grand a year, 40 grand a year, 60 grand a year, maybe 75 grand a year, maybe even $100,000 a year. But as an entrepreneur, making the right investments and doing all the things that you love doing, that could be $1 billion idea. You could take that as far as you want. Depends on how much effort you put into it, because you get to put endless amounts of effort into it, right? So the difference between these two is employees, or should I say 9-to-5 workers, they think so small. They don't think big enough, and they also think that they deserve everything when they're simply being told to do a job. You signed up for the job. Like, you had to make money, so you signed up for the job. Why do you think you deserve any more than anybody else that's doing that exact same job? And it doesn't matter how freaking great you are at it, you're still gonna get paid the same. Don't think that, oh, if I'm the best at this job, I'm gonna get paid more than anybody else. No, that's not how it works. So don't even put that into your mind, getting a job and expecting that, because it's not gonna change. But as an entrepreneur, you get to choose your destiny, right? You get to choose whether or not you're worth it. You get to choose your price point and what you're gonna charge people for your skill set. It's the difference right here. So I'm going to make a new video, and that's going to break down really the entrepreneur and how you can set prices for yourself and understand that this is literally limiting your life. Like, if you feel like you could do so much or offer so much more to the world and you're not even getting what you feel you deserve, well, don't stick here. Don't stay here. Jump down here and earn what you deserve, because you can. So anyways, I just wanted to break down so that way you guys can kind of see the difference. If you're in this category, but you want out, I would definitely say become an entrepreneur. You know, don't quit your job overnight, because again, this is going to be earned later. But you could always take the money that you're making here and start pouring it into this, so that way you can have self-development. You can train yourself and learn new skill sets and truly ground yourself and create a business. You know, you got to have money. You got to spend money. You got to spend money to make money. And the only reason why the rich get richer is because they spend their money to make more money. They make great investments. That means that they buy new books, they buy new courses, they buy masterminds, and they get to hang around billionaires and millionaires so that way they can become the billionaire and millionaire by learning from the billionaire and millionaire that made it. The only way you can do that is if you spend your money to get around those people, spend your money to expand your mind and get everything perfect and ready to go, so that way you can start your business and you can do all of the things that you've ever believed in doing, as long as you have some kind of skill set, as long as you have the right mindset. You're destined for stardom, you're destined for success, and you can definitely get everything that you truly deserve. So if this is at all interesting to you, I do have a basically a membership. It's like a class course that I actually go live every Tuesday in this group. And it literally, I break down a lot. I even get to answer your questions. That's the coolest part, is you ask me a question, I will break that down for you right there on the spot. And it's just a membership. It's like Netflix basically for this kind of stuff. If you're wanting to learn how to become an entrepreneur, if you're wanting to figure out what business you could even start, or even like the starting point, you don't really know where you're at right now and you need help with that, I can help you. All you have to do is click the link below this video or in the description. If it's on Instagram, it's going to be in my Instagram bio. So just hold on to this stuff and truly understand you can do so much more if you put your mind to it, if you truly believe in yourself. And even if you don't yet, again, join my School for Entrepreneurs by clicking the link. Also, leave a comment in the comments and let me know if there's something else that you would want me to touch on, and any kind of topic that you'd like me to touch on. And maybe you have some more really cool points that you'd like to leave in the comments. I'd like to read them. I know some other people would love to read those. And thanks again, everybody, for watching this video.